Hello, 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 everybody. Hi, Mary. Oh, hi, Jean. Our beautiful blue Jean is here. Kathy Hand. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the afternoon cuppa. I love our afternoon cuppa. It is such a fun time together. So let me get some names written down here. I believe Blue was in first, and then Mary, Kathy. And thank you for calling in the peas. Yes, let's get them in here so I can get their names on the list. I have the pony cards out today. So, pony cards or just a general message for you, whichever one you prefer. But let's go into our hearts. First of all, oh, hello, Marlene. Okay, so touching the heart center, slow down the breathing. Breathe in slowly, breathe out slowly. Next breath in, you're going to start adding in the love. Add in something that makes you feel so good and wonderful and awesome. Just breathe it right into your heart space. And release. And put that smile on your face, because when we do that, we automatically want to smile, right? That's just the way it works. Our heart's happy, so our face gets happy. All right, so let me write Marlene's name down on my list. And Annie, sweet Annie's here. Okay, so you guys let me know what you want, and we'll get started. All right, so Blue, you're up first. What would you like, my darling? Thank you for calling people in. Let's get them in here. Loving it. All right, I'm waiting on the blue, Jean. And then Mary, if you would like a pony card, or if you would like just a message, short message from the angels, just let me know. You want the angels? Okay, Mary and Blue. What is your preference, my dear? Whatever I feel is coming in. All right. So we got angels for Mary. What is coming in for you, Miss Blue? Well, they're showing me, for some reason, a well, like a water well. Is it a water well? Is it a wishing well? It's a well, for sure. I see the ropes. I see the bucket that goes down into it. Why are you showing a well? I'm supposed to pull a pony card to go along with it. So let me see. You got the sacred forest for the pony card, but they're showing me a well. So angels, what is up with the well for Blue Jean? Digging into the ground. They're showing me now, digging in the ground, digging a well. Are you going to be digging a well? I know that probably Dave has the ability to do that, because he's got all that fancy schmancy, all that equipment that he would be able to do it. But it feels like it's not a physical well. I think it's more of the flow of energy, being able to always have access to what you need. You know, when you have a well, I grew up with well water and spring water, because we had a natural spring close to where I lived. But you never are without. You always have access, unless the well goes dry. But yours was pretty active. So it feels like they're saying, and I'm just asking for confirmation from the angels, that you have access to this stream of water, and you always have the ability to draw from it. You always have the know-how, and you're always covered so that you never are without. That's beautiful. Let me see what the sacred forest had to say. A rider wrapped in a striped blanket moves about silently on a dark horse entering the sacred forest. The trees form a living cathedral. The birds sing their delicate songs as the horse walks. The Great Spirit feels nearby. The time before you is sacred, a time of introspection. Pay attention to the learnings that can be found here, for you are in an important place of growth. Watch for messages to your soul in the birds, the trees, and the gleaming light as it penetrates the branches. Are there patterns to see, visions to new paths? The answer lies in your heart. Yes, yes, yes. That answer is already there in your heart. The answer to how to draw from that well and how to keep that flow of water so that it doesn't get stagnant, that it's always fresh for you. So you've got abundance, abundance on all realms, abundance there in your forest, and abundance in the wellspring of water that you have surrounding you. So feel into it, feel into the abundance that you have, because there's more coming and there's more opening up. You know, water is a conduit of energy, and it's bringing in this beautiful, just feels like a river, an abundant river, not a little dried up riverbed, but an abundant river where you are, that's going to be good. It's not destructive, it's not overflowing, but it's going to be totally what is needed there in your area where you are. So I hope all of that was resonating with you. It's the phase energy well. Oh, I like that. I like that. The Fae energy well. We'll go with that, Blue. And the forest that surrounds you there is speaking to you as well. It has messages for you. I saw that big time. All right. Mary wants an angel reading. Kathy, I saw something. I could use some guidance about tomorrow. Colin's pretrial is at 2 p.m. Okay. No, I have not gotten to see Julie yet. I'm hoping to do that. Maybe it might happen on my way out of Florida, but I'll connect with her and see. All right, so Andrea, good afternoon. Let me write some of these names down before I do Mary's message. Prachetta, hello, darling. And Blue said, yes, it was a gift decades ago. The well, thank you for the reminder. Yes, I am growing. This message is quite a reminder. Well, you know, everything is a remembrance as we go through our lives. We already have experienced it. We're just remembering it now as we come here in the physical. Oh, Prachetta, I'm so glad. Ride maybe the forest with Dolly? I think so. Okay, so let me go to Mary, who's next. And Mary asked for an angel message, but it feels like they're doing a little bit of both today. They're having me work with the cards and the message at the same time, which is interesting. I haven't done that before, so let's just see what comes forth for you, Mary, for your best and highest good. There's something gold. I haven't really got it in clear yet, but there's almost feels like a chunk of gold like a nugget. So you're getting a gold nugget from the angels. I'm not sure what that's all about. So angels, what is it that Mary is to pay attention to or to understand about the golden nugget? And your angel card to go along with it is Cradle the Moon. So let me focus in on that golden nugget. You know, it's not super shiny. It's it feels like a raw piece of gold. And so I'm just trying to focus, and I can feel it in my hand, and it feels dusty. It feels very ancient, this piece of gold that I'm holding, and just looking at it, it's like you know how valuable gold is because we as humans have assigned it that value, right? So I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at the dust, and looking at the fact that it's not super shiny. It's got some sparkle to it, but it's not super shiny. So angels, what is Mary's message? All right. So this is not about you getting a piece of gold. I was hoping it was, but it's more of allowing that gold to be there in your life. That sometimes we would put our expectation out there to see something the way we think it has to be, the way it has to show up. And so we have this idea, these expectations that it's going to happen in a certain way, and that our abundance is going to come in a certain way. So they're showing you you're getting abundance. That's a given. They're like, oh yeah, sprinkle the gold, sprinkle it down to you, those golden coins. Now the golden coins are shiny, that are coming from Lakshmi, but your gold nugget, it doesn't have a lot of shine or sparkle to it. So you might overlook it. That's what they're saying. You may overlook your abundance when you expect it to show up in a certain way and it doesn't. So pay attention to the things that are coming to you, and they may be disguised. They may be showing you their real raw self instead of that shined up, spiffed up piece of gold that you're expecting to come. So your message from the horses is, today is a day to let your mind and body play, dream the impossible, frolic in the wonder of our world and the amazing you that you are. Kick your heels to the sky and hurtle over those small life moments that worry you. You will clear these with ease. So those things that you worry about, and I'm hearing that abundance could be one of those things. Prosperity could be on that worry list. Just clear that energy of worry, of trying to make it be something other than what it is. Because as you allow the abundance to show up, you want to be ready for it. You don't want to be out there with your binoculars. Where is it? Where is it? It's right there. And that's what they're saying. Just look at the things that are showing up for you, because it's not going to be a blatant, here I am. It's going to be more of a subtle, almost like a hidden gem that's entering into your energy field. So just pay attention. That's all I can say. Just pay attention to what's showing up for you, and let me know when that abundance comes in, because I'll be celebrating right along with you. So I hope that feels good and you resonated with that. And I'm going to see who is next on the list. And welcome, Lillian. All right, so let's see. I don't know if anybody else came in before you, Lily. So, oh, is this Sue that's with us from Enlightened World? I hope it is. Hello, hello, and thank you for sharing that. All right, so Kathy, you wanted some guidance for tomorrow. And Marlene, are you still with us? Hopefully Marlene's here. And then Annie, I need to know what you would like. Andrea would like an angel message. And write down Lily's name. Oh, you're welcome, Mary. And Marlene, you're still here. So which would you prefer? Well, it looks like they're doing both. So I don't even really have to ask that question, because those angels are just doing their own thing today. And we're going to let them. All right. So Kathy, let's see, Kathy, what your message is. And oh my gosh, what does Kathy need to know for her best and highest good? So they're showing me to go to the cards, but they're also showing me, I guess it's, Blue's probably going to yell at me. It's probably the reins that you hold in your hand when you're riding a horse. Is it reins? Angels? Yeah. So you're holding the reins, and they want me to pull this pony card for you. And it's 222. So look at the message of 222, Kathy. Look at how twos represent unity, standing together, right? Standing in solidarity with each other and honoring and respecting each other. So there's an energy they're bringing in. So look up that number, angel number 222, because I know it has to do with connection. It has to do with the unity. And oh my gosh, yes. They are giving you the joyful heart. The joyful heart. A happy heart is light and airy. It brings laughter and smiles, friendship and joy. Tap into the abundance of joy in our world, whatever makes your heart sing, whether it's in nature, the giving love of the pets, the sharing with a friend, the beauty of art, the laughter of a child, the love of family, the twirl of a dance, the thrill of a good story, the taste of a snowflake, the enormity of the ocean. Joy feeds your body and soul and is always there for you to call upon. Merely consider what brings joy into your life and indulge. So as you're thinking about this event that's going to come up tomorrow for you and your child, Colin, just think of joy. Think of the joyful moments with him. Think of times when you laughed together, times when you played together, times when you honored each other, and just let go and have fun. So because they're saying joy fills your heart, I'm feeling that they're giving you the number 222. It just really feels like there's a lot of support there from the angelic realm. That's what I'm getting for you, that you are supported, you are loved, and you're going to have joy-filled days. So take that to heart and do the remembering. Remember your magnificence. Remember that everything is working perfectly, right? And put that smile on your face. Let the joy inside come to the outside. All right, so Robin is here. Oh, you're so welcome, Kathy. And pull that card out of your pony deck so you can get into the energy of it as well. All right, Marlene. What do the angels have for you today? I love this. I'm beginning to really love this time together on Sundays with you guys. Not that I didn't before, because I really did enjoy it. But this just feels so good to have the angels want to participate in this way and bring you a message for whatever is going on with you. So Marlene, what does Marlene need to know for her best and highest good? Marlene, they're showing me a scarf. It's a very colorful scarf. Is this a scarf that Marlene has? Or are we just using this as a visual? It feels like you have a scarf that has something colorful on it. I can't quite, it may be abstract because I can't pull in the description of it. But there's something about this scarf and the way it twirls around as you are wearing it and how you feel when you're wearing it. So whether you actually have one that you're resonating with this message or not, feel a scarf encircling you. And it feels like one they're showing me is big. So there's like a big scarf. You're twirling around with it and it's flowing. So there's an energy flow going on. You're in the flow right now. You're really, really enjoying what life is handing you at the moment. And your card is the spirit dancer. So I can see that. I can see the scarf. I can see the dancer moving around and the flow of energy all around. So it says the love flow of spirituality has come to dance with you today. Embrace the ethereal beauty of light and energy that pirouettes, leaps, and spins around you. Join in the playfulness of this dance and let it feed your being. This gift of love lifts your soul and opens your heart, providing strength and vision. It fills you with grace as you walk the pathways of this life. Become one with this energy so that all lines are blurred, letting your body be free in the movement and connected to all that is good around you. Dance, love, play, for this glow of spirit is all around. So that's a beautiful message for you, Marlene. And I'm interested to hear if you have a colorful scarf, because they were showing me this scarf flowing all around you. And the energy flow was so beautiful. So let me know how that resonated. And I'd love to know if you have that scarf. All right, so we're going to our Annie Banani next. Annie, what does Spirit want you to know? And what are the angels wanting to say to you? Hello, Jennifer. My gosh, y'all just keep popping in. I have to keep picking up my paper so I can write your names down. So let me get that on here for Jennifer. You do have a scarf like that. Oh, how awesome is that, Marlene? I love that. So yeah, twirl. Get into the flow. That's what they're saying. The flow of energy right now is so beautiful for you, and just allow it to come in. All right, Annie, what does Annie need to know for her best and highest good? All right, Annie, they're showing me a hot air balloon. I don't know if you've ever been up in a hot air balloon. I have. I know the experience. I know the absolute pure bliss of just floating in the air and allowing myself to just feel like nothing else matters. I'm floating through air. It's silent. It's cool. It's so beautiful to look down at the terrain beneath you and see what's there. So why are you showing a hot air balloon to our Annie? And let me get the pony card out that goes with your message. Okay, so the hot air balloon, it's not a literal. You're not going to be going up in a hot air balloon, at least not at the moment. It's more the feeling of freedom, Annie. That's what it's all about. It's about freedom. It's floating through the air. Nothing else matters. Just that beingness of letting go and knowing that you're not going to crash back down to earth, knowing that you're so protected and so held by spirit that everything is just beautiful and free, and your energy is so lifted up, almost like the eagle soaring. Absolutely. Yeah, it's really beautiful. So let's see what the pony card says to go along with that. It is spirit path. The culmination of your life experiences is coming together in a perfect alignment, creating the burning fire of your essence. It is your reason for being. Well, isn't that interesting? Because a hot air balloon has to have fire. It has the fire for it to have the heat to lift it up off the ground. This perfect harmony is unfolding before you, just as it should, for your spirit path is unique to you. You may not fully understand the path that unfolds, yet trust it is part of the perfect plan. Know there is meaning in every moment and every experience. You merely need to be aware and tuned in. You merely need to be conscious of the gifts that present themselves. You merely need to dance in the possibilities that trot onto your path. Trust, believe, and live in awe of the true wonder of your spirit path. So, sweet Annie, you are just floating right now, and everything is working perfectly. And I think that is just a miraculous reading for you. I believe they're saying the angels above are working for my highest good. I love you so much too. Thank you, Annie, for being here. And welcome to Debbie Mahoney and Leo. Thank you both for being here. So let's see who's next on my list. It would be our sweet Andrea. And Prachetta, you're after her, darling. So hang in there with me. Okay. What does Andrea need to know for her best and highest good? Andrea, they're showing me a heart, but it's not like we envision when we see like the symbol of love, the heart. It's more lopsided. It's more abstract, but it definitely is lopsided. So there's one side that's bigger than the other side. And don't know what that's all about, but we're going to ask them, aren't we? Oh, that card wanted to come out and play with you. So, yeah, so there's your horsey card. All right, so a lopsided heart, but it's not just that it's lopsided. It's like one side is huge. So as I'm looking at this heart that they're showing for you, the one side that's bigger is taller, but then the short side it's shorter and a little more rounded than the other side. So it's like almost like an abstract drawing, almost like a kid would draw a heart, and it's not in perfect symmetry. So let's see what that means along with your pony message. So Andrea, they're showing a little bit of what's my word? It's imbalance, but they're using a different word for it. And it's like there's not the symmetry that needs to be for the balance to be there. So you know how the yin yang, it's like a perfect circle, And it's all even when it makes the design, everything is even, everything is symmetric and works right. So this heart that they're showing, there's one side that's off kilter because it's like taking up more of the room, more of the space than the second part. So in your life, let's look at what they're showing you is in your life to you're giving more than you're receiving. So you've got more going out from that beautiful heart of yours. You're so giving and you're so kind and loving. And so when you give to that extent and keep giving and keep giving and keep giving, it has to be replenished. It has to come back. And, the law of the universe is we get what we give. So when you're giving out that much love, it needs to be reciprocated. It needs to be coming back to you. But there's something that's standing in the way of that love entering into your heart. So whether that's you holding your hands up and no, I'm not going to bring that in, but I can't even see you doing that. There's something that's stopping the flow of that love coming into your heart and being received. So sit with that. Sit with that. I'm going to see what the card says, but it just feels like there's more outflow of energy than there is energy coming back in to replenish you. So there's this imbalance that needs to be corrected so that you can be in the flow more and you can have more the love that you can hold in your heart and pull from as you give it away, as you do so beautifully. All right, so your card is follow your star. Shining brightly above you, a star aligns brightly to your path and purpose. If you take in the wholeness of the twinkling lights against the dark backdrop, that single star will, in right time, present itself to you as yours. Sit in quiet peacefulness until the glowing brilliance of that one star, your star, calls to you. Ponder the question why it has chosen you. Is it perhaps its location? Is it perhaps its color or its brilliance? Or perhaps it just has a special message to deliver that is only yours. Just live in the question and see what comes forth. So they want you to sit with that question of what's blocking the flow of the love coming into you? What's blocking abundance? What's blocking anything that's for your best and highest good to be able to come fully into your energy field and into your heart? So it may be just a matter of opening that heart center. And, I've taught you all over and over how to do this, where you just push the energy out from you and do this right at the heart center. Do it at the solar plexus because they're just showing me that it's a worthiness. It's a worthiness issue. Know that you are worthy. You are definitely worthy and you are so loved. So I hope that resonates with you, Andrea. I love you so much. And Blue is heading out to see our Dolly. Oh, well, please give Dolly some love from all the P's. We all love her and adore her so much. Andrea, this really resonates. I will sit with it more, and thank you so very much. You are so welcome, Andrea. So glad you were here today to receive. All right, Prachetta and Prachir. Let's see what you wanted. I think it was the angels. Yeah, well, they're pretty much just doing their own thing today. Prachetta. So it doesn't matter what I want. Those angels are going to do what they're going to do, right? They're kind of like me. Yeah, we got this mutual rebel thing going on, me and the angels. Okay, so what does Prachetta need to know for her best and highest good? And, there's no accidents. So what does Prachetta want? What is it that she wants in life right now? And is it for her best and highest good? Hasn't come out yet. Okay. So, Prachetta, let's see what they've got for you. They have a gemstone for you. And this gemstone, it's so beautiful. It's this interesting color of green. It's not a light green. It's more one of the dark green stones, and it's almost like the stone that I'm wearing, which a labradorite, but it's more green than that. It has more of a green to it. And so, why are you being given a gemstone to hold and to work with? Because it's a healing stone. So you're receiving a healing stone, and your heart's desire right now is connection. You want to connect with your loved ones that you're no longer able to go visit and to hold and to call up and to hug. So your desire is connection, and it feels like understanding, connecting and understanding, and more clarity to hear what it is that your loved ones have to say to you. So you're given this stone to hold, and it is a healing stone, which is for the heart. Green is always the heart chakra energy. So they want you to place it on your heart. You don't have to have it in your hand. You can visualize it. Hold it in your hand and hold it on your heart and ask your question. Ask what you want to know and address it, whether it's to the angel, to the angels. There's some release there. Maybe it's to a loved one. I feel like it's to your mom, is what I'm feeling, is that you're really wanting more of a connection with her, and you want to have some clarity and closure. I'm hearing that you need closure with your mom, that okay, so I just have to say what I'm getting from them. I can't hold it back. So they're sharing that sometimes when we are in a state of grief and in a state of confusion and not having the exact clarity that we need, that we hear different pieces and parts from others. We hear something from one person and something from another person, and we watch a video and we hear this person talk, or we read something. And so they said, stop that, and just go take this stone and hold it on your heart and ask your question. What is it that you want to know? They were saying that was what came out was what is it that you want? You want answers. You want to know that your beautiful mom is right there beside of you, and that she's communicating with you and she's holding you, and she is spirit is energy. We are energy. Energy never dies. Energy shifts and changes. Our human body will not last forever, but our energy, our spirit, it will. It is eternal. So your mom is still there. Her essence, her spirit being is still there. So just ask what you want to know. Ask her, and you will get the answer. And it feels like just tuning into you now. So she's been giving you signs. She's been bringing things to your awareness and showing up in a physical way to let you know that she's there. She's showing you things, and it's almost like there's like a grinding sound, like somebody is rubbing a rock on concrete. So there's that sound, that is coming, and she's trying to get the sound to where you can hear it. So as she does this grinding sound, you might look up and say, what was that? Did you hear that? Maybe you thought it was a bird or another animal making that sound. So she's been communicating with you. Just let her, allow it, sit with it. Just ask her to make it more clear, and ask Archangel Gabriel to help. You feel her around. Yeah, because she is. She's right there with you right now. All right, so your card that came with that is Action with Impact. What's the one action you can take today that will make the difference you want to make tomorrow? Every day there are so many choices in how you spend your time. Today is about action, and it's about taking the best action with the most impact. Consider how you can make a difference. Perhaps it's in finding peace of mind in your own world, or perhaps it's about creating abundance. It can be in your life or in the lives of others. The choice is yours. You are the catalyst to bring about change merely by combining the power of focused intention and focused action. So consider your choices today and select your actions intentionally, then spring lightly into the world and create. So it's about taking action instead of just sitting back and saying, oh, I hope that she communicates with me. I hope I hear from my mom today. They want you to take the action. And action in this case is to sit. Just sit in quietness, sit in stillness, and ask your question. Ask what it is that you want to know. That's your action. So do that, and I believe it's going to be a very beautiful outcome for you. Oh, that's a yes. That's a big yes. Yeah, Goofy was definitely meant to come to you and was a big sign from your mom. All right, so is Prachir there with you? Let me get a card for him if he is with you before we go to the next one. And I think we saw some people come in. So Leo was the last one that I saw pop in here. Kathy Caputo, hello, darling. Thank you for being here. Oh, Prachetta, your mom crossed on the 14th. Yep, that's coming up in just a few days. So I know you want to hear from her, and you will. You will. Kathleen, late getting on to say hi. If you still have time to pick a card. Yeah, I'm just playing today. So I'll be here. And you will definitely get one. And then Pat Moss. Thank you for being here, Pat. And did I miss anybody? I think I got everybody. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think I missed any names in there. Prachir is listening. Okay, I thought he might be. I could feel his energy. All right, so what does Prachir need to know for his best and highest good? All right, Prachir, they showed me a horseshoe. Huh, interesting. Let's see what the card is to go along with that horseshoe. So a horseshoe can mean many different things. It has a practical use. The horses have to have that to protect their hooves. So it is protection. It also, in many places, is an object that is kind of like a toy that you play a game of horseshoes where you throw it at a goal and see if you can make what they call a ringer, or if it comes close, you get points for that too. So it's about precision. It's about it's about seeing the goal that you're aiming at. That's what it's all about. Seeing your goal that you're aiming at. So what is that goal for you in life, Prachir? What is it that when you look forward and you drown out all the other noise, put everything aside, what is it that you can see out in front of you, and you're throwing these objects there to try to get close to it as you move forward? So your card that goes along with that is circles of life. A horseshoe is kind of like a half of a circle. We move through the circles in our lives each hour, each day, each season, each year. With each new cycle, we add more experiences and leave old experiences behind. The beautiful patterns that weave their presence into your being become the very essence of you. These gifts are ever evolving, never still. Stop and feel the flow of this energy as it moves through your body today. These wheels of life move at different speeds and change in size and color. They represent relationships, personal growth, family, career, and community. Consider which cycles are most alive in your world, which resonate most strongly in this moment. How do these circles of life influence the patterns you live? The ever-moving nature of these circles tells you that there is always change afoot. Embrace this nature. Play in the lessons that live within the glowing, colorful movement. There is something to be learned. Breathe in the flow and let it feed your soul, your heart. So again, like with somebody else earlier, with Andrea, I felt like there was a blockage to you having that flow come into your heart, because your heart is so full and so loving and giving, and you want everybody to be happy and to feel and to see and really take in the beauty of that energy. And yes, your mom is so present with both of you and wants to give these messages to you for you to understand, for you to know that she's not gone. Her body is gone. There's a huge difference. So she wants you to finally understand that, understand the difference, that no, you can't sit and talk with her. No, you can't hold her. You can't pick up the phone and call her, but you can sit with her and you will feel her and you can communicate. And she is learning to figure out how to communicate back to you, for you to really hear it. But for you to hear it, you have to be still. You have to allow, and you can't be crying out to her because you're not going to hear her. So they want your heart to be still, to listen, and to take in the energy that she's sending. And when you can finally just sit with her and know that she's there, trust, faith, belief that she's there, you'll feel her. And you may feel her touch you on the head or on the shoulder or on the back. She'll be able to physically let you know of her presence. So what a beautiful message for the both of you. And for little Goofy, behave. He's so precious. So there you go. That is your message from your mom. And I have a feeling that if you sit with her on the 14th, it's going to be a high energy day, and you'll be able to get that message more clearly that she's bringing. Okay? She loves you both so much. Just revel in that love and let it surround you and be with you. All right, Lillian, You're up, my dear. And then Robin, you're after her. So, what does Lillian need to know for her best and highest good? Lily, they're the card just jumped out at me. They're giving you a daisy. So, Lily, I don't know if you like daisies, but I tell you what, they're my favorite flower. I love daisies. And so they're showing you this beautiful flower. That's you. You are a beautiful flower. And they're wanting you to smell the energy of life, to really open up all of your senses. Your intuition is wide open. Your ability to hear is wide open, but it's the knowingness, it's the trust and the faith. That's what's they want to bring that energy up higher. So sit with this flower. You know, there's something we used to do with the daisies, and it was this he loves me not little game where we'd pull the petals off that poor flower to see if somebody loved us. So they don't want you destroying the flower, but just as you hold it, know in your heart how loved you are. Know that this flower was brought to you so that you can see your beauty and see how you shine. And there's so many facets to you, just like the daisy is not, all the little stems are not connected. They're all individual. So there's so many pieces and parts to you, and they want you to start pulling your fragments in. Pull all those fragments of you in together. So Lily, your card is looking in the eyes of fear. Yeah, this is the perfect card for you, my dear. Often we have a tendency to set aside the emotion of fear, ignoring its presence and allowing it to wreak quiet havoc. Consider instead looking into the eyes of fear and realizing it for what it is, an emotion that brings meaning and message. It brings reason to explore deeper and consider in logic and in heart. Today, invite fear into the room. Intimately get to know the message it brings and realize that this sensation is normal, a part of your body's own journey and growth. Balance the energies of this emotion from one side of the realm of positive possibilities and from the other side in the fullness of risk potential. Live in the flow between these sensations. Play in the pivotal balance, adjusting weights, feeling your way through this intuition and wisdom. Then release yourself to the journey. So you're holding on tight. It's like every bit of your being is just holding on for dear life. And there's so much fear and there's so much anxiety, and you're not breathing. Seriously, you are not breathing. So breathe, breathe, smell. That's what the smell is all about. As you breathe in, take in the smell of what's around you. See your life, because you're so stuck in the fear and you're not opening up to the possibility of what could be. So welcome that fear into your life and say hello to it. Say hello like it's an old friend and say, I am not afraid of you. I'm not afraid to let you go, because when you let go of the fear, the miracles happen. When you let go of being afraid and anxious, that's when everything starts showing up for you, and everything is working perfectly. So Lillian, I love you so much. Stay in your high vibration. Bring in the fear and talk to it. Tell it you're glad that it's there because it's a learning opportunity. And then you can let it go. Julie, Julie, Julie. Hello, my darling. All right. So, Robin, Rockin' Robin, are you still with us? And let's just see if she is. And then we have Jennifer. Sweet Jen. Robin is there. Wants an angelic message. Yeah, that's kind of what they've been doing. They just kicked me to the side and said, this is what is going to happen. So they're giving angel messages and a card to go along with it to boot. Oh, sweet Lily, you're so welcome. And I'm so glad that resonated with you. Yeah. Talk to that fear. Stand in your divine authority. You don't have to give in to fear. All right. So Robin, sweet Robin. What does Robin need to know for her best and highest good? Robin, they're showing a train engine for you. So the very first part of the train is the part that does all the work, right? Angels, what does this mean for Robin? Why is she getting the engine? Yeah, it's the part that does all the work. It's the part that puts all the effort so that everything attached to it, everything coming along behind it, doesn't have to work so hard. It just follows along wherever that engine takes it. And wherever the engine goes, the rest of it goes. So you are the one that's the guide. You're the one that is pulling the weight of everything behind it. Maybe not physically, but you're pulling that weight, and you have enough steam to pull this off. That's what they're saying. So it's a steam engine. And the card that came up for you is rejuvenate. So as you are doing that heavy lifting and pulling everyone behind you and doing all the work, you really have to take time to rejuvenate. You really do have to shut the engine off every so often. And you have to be very present with yourself when you do this. You can't have one of the cars saying, let's go, I'm ready to go now, can we go now? And that backseat driver type of attitude. So you're in control. You're the one that calls the shots. You're the one that says, we'll go when I'm ready. We'll go after I have been refreshed and rejuvenated. And stick to your boundaries. That's what I'm hearing for you. Stick to your boundaries, girlfriend, and rejuvenate. Amidst the swirls of life, find time to slow down and relax into the beauty and the brilliance of our world. For this is where one finds peace of heart, a peace of heart that allows white space in the mind with freedom for new colors to arise. It's a place where we can release tensions and rejuvenate our bodies in an ever-flowing stream of positive energy. So slow down, smell the roses or the daisies or whatever it is that's there, and rejuvenate. And keep that engine flowing after you've gotten that rest, because you got big work to do and you're up for the task. That's what they're saying. So thank you, Robin. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your patience, because we had a lot of people on today and still have some to go to. All right, so Jennifer, sweet Jennifer, I'm going to see what the angels want to say to you. And then we have Debbie after that. So Debbie, if you're still hanging out with us, let me know that you're here. And Robin says, yes, I understand. Definitely resonates. I am working on me. You have to do that. All right, so Jennifer, I know you popped in a couple of times. I hope you're still here. You are here. All right, good. And Robin said, thank you for sharing your time and gifts with us, and blessings to you. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Robin. And let's see, when do I need to cut this off? I need to cut this off in probably about 15 minutes so we can do the prayer requests. And I need to go finish the tiny book, you guys. It's almost done. And so I have a beautiful surprise once it gets done, because I have a dear friend that has designed the front for us, the cover of the tiny book. Let's see, what am I looking for? Prayers. There we go. All right. Yeah, I'm getting so close to having that finished. I'm so excited. And I had asked yesterday, the ones that were on getting messages from it yesterday, if you would just write just a line or so that I can put on the back of the book. That would be awesome if you would take time to send me something or anything that you want to share that's a testimonial. That would be awesome of you to do that so I can get that to the publisher. All right, so Jennifer, see what they are showing for you. Jen, they're showing me a hula hoop. I don't know if you have a hula hoop. Why is she getting a hula hoop? So they're saying it's all about the balance, that when you're doing the hula hoop, you're doing the motion to make this object swirl around you, and that in life it's the same way. If you are moving everything just right, the energy is swirling around, your chakra energy is swirling around all of your energy centers. Everything is working perfectly. Everything is beautiful as it flows up and down your body and all around. So, but the moment you're distracted and the moment that your mind is taken off of what you're doing, that's when the hula hoop falls to the ground. And I know I've done this many, many times myself. So pay close attention to your energy. And especially if it tends to get distracted, just watch that and see if there's a distraction going on that pulls you away from your task, that pulls you out of that beautiful symmetry of everything moving the way it should be moving and going around your bod. So yes, we've added Danny into our prayer request. Thank you for that, Robin. So your card that you got, Jennifer, is beautiful, and it is free. All good things are wild and free, by Henry David Thoreau. Like the wind in the trees, like a herd of wild horses in the rolling hills, honor your freedom today. Let the colors radiate from your soul and shine on all those around you. In the realm of freedom, your heart leads the way. The natural pull toward one direction or another lives within you. You need not ponder in your mind. You only need to feel where your heart wants you to go. Your direction may not be straight. It may meander along many trajectories. Know that this is as it should be. So you know the direction. You know which way to move to bring this beautiful energy to swirl around you the way it needs to swirl around you. So just allow. Accept the line allow, my dear Jennifer. All right, so let's see if Debbie is still with us. I can't remember the last name. I'm sorry, I didn't write it down. Debbie Mahoney. So if you're here, Debbie, let me know, and I'll get a message out for you. And Leo, are you still hanging out with us? I know we've lost quite a few people that have dropped off the live. So if you're not here, then I will move right along. And let's see if Mama Hado Bear is here. Kathleen, are you here with us? Leo. All right. Let's see what the angels want to share for Leo for his best and highest good. And Kathleen is here. Okay, good. For Leo. Leo, I see the number 11. That's what they're showing me. 11 is a master number. It's a very, very powerful number. Why are you getting the number 11? There's something special that's happening on the 11th. Eleven is also an energy portal. So it doesn't feel like it's the 11th of this month. It feels like there's something coming up for you on the 11th of next month. That's what I'm getting. So next month on April the 11th, there's some event, there's something happening, and you just looked at the clock and it was 3:11 and you were born on the 11th. All right. So there's something swirling around you with 11 energy, which is master energy. And there's a portal. So that's what I'm hearing. On the 11th, there's a portal, and you are you're receiving on that date. And your card to go along with your message is the Mystic. And I love this card for you. A lone veiled woman rides through the mist, feeling the intrigue and mystery of the forest. If you close your eyes, you can feel the mystic at work in your life. Ride deeper. Let the wonder of your world flow through you. Take time with yourself, for yourself, for this is a call to explore the mysteries and the treasures of this gift. You are supported by the living spirit of the horse. Let this spirit live within you today. So, yeah, that number 11 is so powerful, and that's what they want you to understand, that you really come alive. You're really lifted up on 11, on that number, whether it's on the clock, on the calendar, and there's something about next month on the 11th. So I don't know what it is. They didn't share that part, but go into the energy of that and see what comes out for you. And, you can see that 11 as guidepost, one on each side of you. The one is solidarity. The one is strength, very, very powerful, and then exacerbated by it being two of them. So see them as these energy portals and this post on each side of you, bringing in that beautiful energy for you. So thank you, Leo, for being here today. I hope that resonated with you. I'm going to do Kathleen's, and then I really do have to wrap it up after that, you guys. So I'll do Kathleen. I'll pull a card for the rest of us, and then we'll do our prayers, our Sunday Come to Meeting song, because it's getting kind of late, and I really do need to end this today. So Kathleen, what does Kathleen need to know for her best and highest good? They're showing me a road, and they're showing me lots of movement on that road back and forth. There's some kind of travel that's going to happen. So I'm not sure where you're going. I'm not sure when you're going, but there's some travel coming up for you. And as you travel, you're going to be encountering others. You're not going to travel alone. There's something you're doing that's you're going to be with more than one other person. I don't see how many, but yeah. So that's coming up for you, and your card is Embrace of Your Spirit Dreamer. Yes, there is. Is there travel coming up in your life? I love that. All right. So, Embrace of Your Spirit Dreamer. The aqua glow of Spirit Pony shines amidst the deep forest bathed in golden light. She brings a reminder to look deep inside and honor your inner spirit. Seek out conversations with your essence, not your circumstances. What are your dreams? What does your heart tell you? Life choices are yours alone, and your essence knows what to do. Soften your body, soften your heart, and receive the knowing gifts that come forth. I love this. So, traveling and embracing those dreams. And I don't know if the travel is coordinated with the dreams, if it's all working together, but beautiful, beautiful message for you. You're going to Lilydale. Oh my goodness gracious. Of course you are. Well, that's going to be an amazing journey for you. Not just the travel part, but what happens when you're there. So enjoy, my dear, enjoy. And Leo says, it really did. I'm ready for the 11th of April. Every day until then will be exciting. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so I'm going to pull one last card for all of us that didn't get a card, and for myself included. And then if you have any other prayer requests, please remember my brother-in-law, Tim. He'll be undergoing a huge surgery tomorrow. Very long, very drawn out, very complicated. So please lift him and my sister Billy in your prayers. Please hold Joanne, who I'm staying with right now, her and her husband and her family, and especially her mom up in North Carolina. And our Julie Kiss, praying for the very best outcome of healing for Julie and for us to get together while I'm here in Florida. I really have to. That's a have to, Julie. All right, so what do the rest of us need to know for our best and highest good? And it is the fire horses. Yes, indeed. Deep inside, there is an inner strength, a firepower. Firepower breathes life into our souls when we need it most. It is there for the taking. We only need call upon it. The essence of power radiates from the horse. It has come into your life today to lift you, to carry you to the top of the mountain with ease, elevating you to new heights and offering beams of untapped wisdom. As you reach the summit of this mountain, firepower moves through your body, intuitively seeking a healing path within, where healing strength is most craved. Let firepower do its work today. Feel its strength, see its light, embody its spirit of elevation. Anything is possible, for you are filled with the strength of fire horses. I love this. I love the fire horses. I love the energy of fire, because fire consumes. Whatever you put into that fire, it takes it immediately. So if there's something that you want to let go of, something that you don't want to hold on to anymore, release it into fire. Let it go. Let it go from your life. Let all those blocks and all of those things that are holding you back, just let it come forth and be consumed so that you can have the release that you need to go into your heart. All right, I'm going to find our Sunday song so we can listen to that. Okay, so just remember as we're listening to this song to take in the energy of healing and to send it forth to all those that we pray for every day, those that were mentioned today, those that you're holding in your heart that you haven't mentioned. Pray for Robin's husband, Danny, and for anyone in her family who's struggling right now. And for our sweet Annie to have some beautiful experience this coming week with her new job.
Come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river. Get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, oh, oh. You're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
Thank you for coming to the water today. Thank you for coming in and just being blessed by being with each other. And thank you for lifting each other in prayers. I love you all so very much. Erica, thank you for coming in just in time for the song. I know. All right, so here at the end, you know what we do. This is our routine now and our beautiful, beautiful way of showing each other our support. We say, thank you. I love you. So let me get Leo playing for us.
Good morning, Earthlings. It's time to get up and get ready because today is the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go.
Come on, come on.
It's a beautiful day. If you wake up this morning, might as well be part of it. It's for peace, so
Oh, Julie, I'm glad you liked that card. I did too. I really resonated with that.
we can be together. I tell the police always one phone call away. All the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath and go into a new dimension. Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peace and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you,
Thank you.
namaste.
I love you.
Full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peace and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless reviews, really not from the top here. Coffee's always hot, the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play a still on the shore. Today's up, baby, all part of this game. Let's take a win. Love always is the winning team. And you can sign the dust, there is always no space in the pot. For more love, take a start.
Thank you, Robin. Love you.
Full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peace and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peace and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
There really is no secrets. Align, allow. AAA, y'all.
Morning cup of full of joy every day. Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peace and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Oh, thank you, Kathleen.
Just start the day on the high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup of full of joy with all the peace and the bar. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Thank you all for coming in here today. So much love to you. Oh, thank you, Leo, and thank you for our song. All right, who's going to help Leo? Hurry, hurry, hurry. Had to do it all by yourself today, Leo. So, woo! Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all so very much. Oh, thank you, Andrea. Stay in your hearts, stay blessed, and I will see you in the morning. Oh, there you go. Pat Moss helped you out. And Andrea, I love you all. I'll see you tomorrow. Take good care, everyone. Namaste, y'all. Bye for now.